Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Virgo, this is your reading for the week of May 23rd through the 29th, and we have Why Start a Fire. And the link to that playlist is going to be down below in the description. So, Virgos, you're definitely in. You may have had some heightened emotions, let's put it this way, this past weekend. And this week you're trying to see things clearly. You're trying to make a rational decision is what I'm picking up. There is for a lot of you, this has to do with something that I feel weighs very heavy on your heart. This can be another person, or this can be your career. This can be a family member, but there's something that has come to an end, or has to come to an end, and you're choosing, regardless of how hard or how painful it is, to walk away from a situation. Again, it doesn't have to be specifically love. It can be a conflict within your workplace. It can be a conflict within family members, or whatever it is. But there is this energy of someone choosing to walk away from something, and even though it brings you a lot of pain, even though it is something that you know that you're going to have to heal, and something that you're going to find. And then this is the thing, it's like there's this kind of like game that is being played, right? Where you're like, if this isn't love, you're like, I know I need to walk away from this person, I know I need to move on, I know I need to move forward, but I also know that I'm going to feel devastated, I'm going to feel this and I'm going to feel that. But it's like, if you acknowledge, right, and you accept that it's going to be painful, and that it is going to be hard at the beginning, or whatever it is, I do feel that you guys are going to be surprised how well you're able to handle this, right? So if you're switching jobs, you're going to like another place of work, and you really don't, you've been at your current company or whatever for like 20, 15 years or whatever it is, you're like almost anticipating that you're going to be in this sorrow space, when in reality is not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. So it's almost like you are expecting for the worst, but it's like the minute that you take that step, or you let go, you move forward, you realize, or you recognize how easy it is for you to keep on moving forward, because it almost feels like there's a weight that is lifted off of you, that really allows you to embrace all of who you are, and really allows you to go into the world more confident, go into the world as you, without holding back. Because whatever it was, whether it was a romantic relationship or work relationship, or your families are trying to hold you back or whatever, there is a sense here of something holding you back. So it's like you're freeing yourself, and yeah, through the process of freeing yourself, there is a sense of lost, but you're not allowing yourself to allow that lost to keep you trapped, or to keep you back. So this is definitely going to be a very intense and transformative week for you, because again, there is something that you are saying goodbye to. For some of you, and it's not that you're reading as bad or anything like that, because for some of you, Virgo, you're saying bye to the doubts, you're saying goodbye to the fear, you're saying goodbye to the limitation. So again, this is a week of huge transformation for you guys, of letting go and completely ending cycles with things that limit you, right? Whether that is your thoughts, whether that's another person, whatever it is that has been limiting you up to this point, that is going, by the end of this week, that is going to be done and over with. That is something that is going to be a thing of the past. So for you this week, it is about focusing on not so much what you're losing, but what you are going to be gaining through this transformation. So there is a huge sense here of like just shedding your old skin, right? Shedding who it was, or what it was that you were either believing or following or whatever it is, there's a huge shift, and I feel that there's going to come a time during this week where you're almost going to feel numb like the entire day. Like there is nothing that is bringing you sadness, there's nothing that's bringing you joy, there's nothing that's bringing you anger, there's nothing that's bringing you happiness. You're just going to kind of feel like you're numb to everything. And I want you, that when you feel that, to just kind of sit with it and breathe, because I feel that something is going to be revealed. I feel that that is the moment for you specifically, and this has never come up before, where you're in this numbness is when the complete shift or transformation is completed. So it's almost like this, it's almost like you're non-existent for like a moment as you're dying and rebirthing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that is the way that is coming up for you guys, Virgo. So just don't be, what I wanted to say was, when you're in the space of numbness, don't think that you're suppressing anything. Don't think that you're supposed to be searching for an emotion. Don't think that you're supposed to be forcing anything. It is best for you to either like just sit down or like lay down and just be like in this kind of like quiet void type of energy, because that is the moment in time, let's put it this way, when there's a completely dying off of the old you and the new you is being rebirthed. So right after you have this day or these couple of hours of numbness, you're going to see that the following day, your entire mentality, the way that you're viewing things, your perspective on a certain matter, whatever it is that is dying off, is going to be completely different without you having to force it or fight it. So now at this moment, Virgo, I want you to go ahead and take a moment to think of a question, something that you may want clarity on, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some cards. So whatever it is that you're asking for, there is a sense here of balance. There's a balance that is off. So there needs to be a compromise. So if your question involves someone else, there needs to be a meeting in the middle type of thing. I feel that there is somebody that is willing to, whatever your question is, there's one side that is willing to open up and to really listen, while the other person is very stubborn, or the situation in itself seems very stubborn. So there is, and I feel that whatever it is that this transformation that you're going through this week is going to help you kind of see this from a different perspective, to kind of allow this, if this is something that you feel is blocking you at the moment, this is something that is going to be cleared this week. But there's definitely a balancing or a compromise that is needed for whatever situation you asked about. Well, Virgos, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, guys, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, as well as donating. And if you haven't subscribed or liked or shared, go ahead and do so, guys. It definitely helps out with the algorithm and getting the video out there for more people to see. If you would like a private reading, the link to my website is down below in the description, along with all the links to all of my social media accounts. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Bye-bye. Love you all.